Okay, awesome. All right, so just take a couple of minutes and get yourself really comfortable. Let yourself really relax into the couch or the chair, wherever you are. If you can support your head, that would be best. But if you can't, you can sit straight. Try to uncross your hands, your legs. Take a nice deep breath. Just allow yourself to be in your body. Just imagine the bits of tension in your shoulders melting away. Just bring your shoulders down to the relaxed state, away from the ears. Notice how your torso feels, your legs, your arms. Just really get into your body. Another nice deep breath. And just allow yourself to relax. Relax into your body. Focus on my voice. You may hear other sounds. Any sounds will just help you to relax even further. And just know if your mind tends to wander off, just bring it back. Allow yourself to just completely let go. What I'd like you to do is imagine that you're going in to where that pineal gland is. It's like a pine cone. It's a tiny little pine cone in the middle of your head. And right where your brain, sort of middle of it, lower part, it's not at your spine, but in the middle of your head, part of your brain. And I want you to just imagine that you're looking at it for the first time. This little pine cone inside your head. And as you focus on it, as you concentrate on what this looks like, you can see that it starts to light up. And I'd like you to imagine that you can help it to light up. I want you to imagine that you are waking it up and it is starting to be light all around this tiny pine cone. I want you to see that there's many different layers. Just like a pine cone, these different layers overlap one another. And from the bottom of this pine cone shaped gland, these layers start to open, layer upon layer. You start to see every layer opening up. And it's creating these new rings of energy that are flowing outward from the pineal gland. And they're flowing outward evenly throughout your body, throughout your mind, throughout your physical body. And it's really helping you to feel light and airy, almost as if it is cleansing things as it moves outward. These different rings of light and energy coming from this place. You are opening up the layers of reception. Just imagine these rings of energy flowing outward, circling your body, breaking beyond your boundary. And this will help you to sense more. It will help you to feel more. And it will help you to know more. Waking up this wonderful intuitive gland will help you to sense and know easily and effortlessly. So there's just this automatic feeling that you have. You don't necessarily even get a message like what we were talking before. It's just a knowing that you do something because you feel like it, even though you don't know the reason why. It's to sense your highest good. And this is what this receptor will do. It will help you. It's like a natural antenna to open up and receive. Now, it will also help to be a transponder. Well, it will send out healing energy, send out love to those that we care about. It will send out energy when your intention is strong. But most of all, this will be your receptive gland, that these layers will become brighter and more in tune as time goes on. As you set the intention, you will be able to use this for your benefit. Now, I would like you to imagine something else here now. I would like you to find yourself inside an egg. And this egg is large enough to give you room comfortably, yet small enough to help you feel safe and warm and cozy. Imagine the shell of a regular egg that you see every day. The shell is porous, it's intact, yet it's almost see-through and very delicate. And I want you to just imagine this as a way to welcome the new moon here. And it's a way to help you imagine a new way to look at things, a new way to figure things out. Sometimes we get stuck doing things over and over the same way and not really knowing how to do anything different. But just know that opening up this pineal gland and going through this exercise of being inside this lovely egg that you have created in your mind to represent something new. It is time to recognize that you can look at your challenges in a different way. It's time to recognize that you can slow down and not feel that you're missing anything. It's time to recognize that you have the ability to do this for yourself. No one else has the ability to take control of your inner knowing. You are the one that must make this your intention. You have the power to make this happen. So, what I'd like you to do when you're sitting in this egg is to recognize what the past few years have been like for you. And perhaps they've been challenging, perhaps not. But this newness that is coming for you, what does the future look like for you? It's probably the unknown. And it's okay if you don't really feel solid in where you are right now, or you don't really feel that you can look towards the future. Just know that you are doing the right thing by slowing down and paying attention to your thoughts, the way you talk to yourself, the way that you carry yourself, the energy that you create and put out into the world. Now, when you sit in your egg, I want you to recognize that you start to see things a little bit more wisdom, a little bit more in tune with the essence of who you are. In fact, it's a really good way to get in touch with your soul. That is the essence of who you are. Your soul is what sort of spurs on the intuition. The soul is what gives you messages to follow your heart. And so I want you to just feel this connection that you're making here when you sit in this place. Just know that you can take control of those thoughts. You can have more wisdom in your future. And know that you can take on a new belief that will help you move forward. Many times, the old beliefs are what gets in the way. And many times people say, well, just change your beliefs. It's, just change your belief. But we don't really know how to do that. How do we actually just go and change a belief that we've had for so long? This little exercise will help you to see things differently. And what I'd like you to do is to choose something in your life that you would like to see differently. Perhaps it's a challenge, perhaps it's a relationship. Maybe you've been given an opportunity and you're not quite sure if you should move forward. You're sitting on the fence about something. Whatever it is, what I want you to do is just focus on that particular thing. And then I want you to just take a moment and imagine that you are looking at yourself being successful doing that thing the best way possible. I want you to observe yourself finishing it up and ask yourself, what am I doing? What are my traits here? What is it that is allowing me to be this person? I want you to imagine yourself taking on this role that has succeeded, that has done what you dreamt of, and really zeroing in on the traits that you have taken on in this role. Everything we do in life is a role. And so you have a project, you see yourself in this role being successful, and you can ask yourself, what is it that I need to do in this role? Do you need to be creative? Do you need to be engaging? Do you need to be kind? Do you need to be more knowledgeable in a subject matter? What is your message to yourself to help you see yourself take on this role? And as you see yourself and ask these questions, what is it that I need to do or be, or how is it that I need to talk? What is it that I need to learn? You can see that that role is something that you can achieve. You can see the traits in that role is something that you can do. You have the ability to teach yourself something new. You have the ability to jump in and learn something. You have the ability to bring all the wisdom that you've accumulated throughout your whole life into the next phase of your life. And so you bring all this with you and you start to see yourself with more confidence, with more belief in yourself. And you really ask yourself, how can I honor the mission, the purpose, the passion that I have to do this, and and to take myself seriously? What is it that I need to do in this role that will be the most successful? And so I want you to pull out the creative aspect of who you are. Be the creator of this dream. Create the person that you think would be able to accomplish this. How can you work for your highest good and for the highest good of all in this role? And just know that you are capable of it. Really map out the traits that this person might have. And now I want you to take on the belief that you can do this. You can see it in your mind's eye. So take on the belief that this is who you are. You are not your past with all your struggles and your trauma. You are a person that can take on a new role and make something happen. Imagine yourself in this role. Imagine others listening to you and paying attention to you. Imagine yourself, see yourself in this role and everything falling into place, everything just flowing so easily. See your creative side come through with amazing ideas and concepts. Let this part of you be strong and wise. Let this part of you be the seer so that you can see into your future as your future self goes about doing the things that you love to do. Let yourself see that you can do those things. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can take on this role, that you can start something new. So I want you to believe in this and grow. So when you're ready, I want you to gradually break out of your shell. I want you to notice that you're able to just let everything fall down around you and that you're coming out into the new world, a new place where you're meant to be, a new place where you can start fresh. You can start to do the things you're meant to do. You can hop into this role and be the person. You can take on these traits. You can believe in yourself. This is your time to do what you're meant to do. And so it is. Now, when you're ready, just let yourself come back to your room. Let yourself gradually come back to your space. Just gradually come back. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just let yourself come back. Come back to the room with this new energy, this new way of looking at things. And just know that you have what it takes.